What's up, guys? It's Zach here from Throttle Addiction. Over the years, I've been to a lot of motorcycle shows, but I have never been to one in such a unique location. This is Party at the Pen 2026, held at the Ohio State Reformatory, more commonly known as the prison that they filmed Shawshank Redemption in. Party at the Pen, over 300 custom choppers all brought into this striking location. Come along with us as we check out the builds, we talk to the builders, and we show you everything there is to see at Party at the Pen 2026. We're here with Kevin Baas at Party at the Pen. He brought his Knucklehead.
Yeah, 1946.
Give me the rundown, man. This is your personal bike?
This is my personal bike, yeah. You know, I try to always have a part stash of stuff. Like I put a little bit here, a little bit there, figuring someday I'll build a bike, you know, because not everything fits what I'm doing in different styles. But this one I was kind of throwing together just a cut down little stock tank bobber.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had the motor. Actually, it was cool because I won those cases from Ryan Grossman on Instagram.
Oh, really? That's a good way to acquire one.
$100
nut.
Yeah,
hey.
So I sent the cases out to Ricky Newt. He went through the whole thing, rebuilt the bottom end, and then, you know, I have parts and pieces I've collected through the years, and you know, it's got a lot of history and soul. Some of the stuff, you know, the old Imperial.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Those are so cool.
So that's
an original one.
That's an original one, and I just welded some fins on to kind of make it a little different.
Sure.
And it's been on probably 6 of my bikes through the years.
Okay.
Every time I build something new, I'm like, oh, that would look good.
Put it on.
They
look good on everything. Yeah. They're cool. So
tanks are real 40 tanks.
Okay.
You know? I got these from Dave Lipinski in New York, which was awesome. He sold them me right before I was starting to build this because he's like, yeah, I got a 46. You got some tanks that are better for that bike. Rear fender's an old Model A spare tire.
Yep.
Ring that I just cut down. I took an old semi marker light and Frenched it in.
Yep.
15-inch magnesium, real American racing vintage one, modified with the drum brake.
Yep.
This is a Spartan George, riveted Springer.
Recognize that anywhere.
We love George, and you know he's not doing well health-wise, so we pray for him that he's going to be okay. But yeah, he got that Springer to me probably 15 years ago, and it's been out a bunch of bikes too, and the same thing. Like I just kind of, and now this bike, the way it sits, this is a personal one I'm going to keep, never sell it. And I think you know all these parts that landed on this now, they're going to stay on this. Now. It's not going to come apart.
So is this a new? You just put this one together recently?
Yeah. I put the last bolt on right before we loaded to come here this week. So,
what's the frame?
Frame's a 41 to 46 style.
Original
29 degree. I got it at a swap meet, so who knows?
So maybe not.
Yeah. Bars, you know, the Flanders style. I think they're number 10s.
Yep.
And then a good friend of mine, Bill Rodriguez, passed away, and he had put these on all his bikes.
I recognize that.
He had a couple of them, and I always talked to him like, oh, I'd love to. He told me, he said, Teach, I got like 2 left. I'm going to use one on my bike. Carlos and I are going to build. He goes, the other one I want you to have for one of your builds.
Awesome.
In the mail, all of a sudden, Carlos says, I'm sending you something, and that showed up in the mail. So I knew it had to go on this bike, you know.
Absolutely.
Because again, this bike has a lot of soul, you know, a lot of parts that I've had on bikes through the years and ridden all over, and you know, good friends are on it now to give that love and keep the camaraderie and the spirit alive forever, you know.
For sure.
Just overall, you know, it's just my interpretation of what a little cut down, kind of racy, little beat up old, you know, chopper would look like, and I'm happy with it, you know. And it's my style's always a little different, you know, on my bikes. I just build them to ride, so I'm making sure it's going to be really mechanically sound. Like I'm going to get on this thing, I want to be able to ride it to Milwaukee and back or California and not worry about much.
Absolutely.
You know?
Who did you see?
That's Ian Croft Leather.
Okay.
He did that, Adam Croft, I'm sorry, he did that seat for me.
These guys, you got any
those,
those?
So a friend of mine, you know, she had a store called the Vintage Gypsy. So a lot of like, you know, jewelry and trinkets and doodads and stuff like that. And, you know, gas caps are always, to me, kind of boring on bikes, you know, and just spice them up a little bit. So these kind of worked out perfect. They fit the contour just right and looks good with the turquoisey kind of colors, you know. The footboards I just made, a Death or Glory, that's kind of my motto. So when I rode my 47 Knuckle Elvis to California, I built a set of those, and I seat set it too. And it was kind of one of those things where you got to go for it, you know. Death or Glory, baby.
There you go, all day.
You can't second guess yourself. You can't what if, you know. So when I get a chance to ride this thing across country, I'm not going to say, oh, darn it, you know. Like I'm going to say, let's do it, because you only live life once, and you know, before you know it, you're not going to be able to do it anymore. So. Pipes I made way back in the day on one of my bikes called Strange Brew. I just cut down some different pipes. You know, you can see here my weld marks. And I left them kind of beat up, and they've kind of jumped around on a few things, but they ended up on this one now for good. And this is an old siren, police siren, that I made into an air cleaner.
Oh, that's rad.
Fab Kevin took my design here. I sent it to him, and he was able to cut me out the brass pedal for that. My buddy Tabor Nash and Jay, we came up with some hammers there. So knuckle hammer.
That's one of those,
That's number 46.
There you go.
Number 46
for
on the 46.
For the 46, apropos.
And then, like, I was getting ready to do the sissy bar. I had some rebar laying around. I'm like, you know what?
Forget it. Yeah, go for it.
Give her hell. So, it's just kind of one of those bikes where I sit in the garage, buddies stop by, we throw on ideas, drink some beers, and voila, here it is.
That's how it is, man.
We're just honored to be here. You know, it's a great show, and thanks for you guys always supporting us, man. And
absolutely. Yeah, very cool bike. Congrats on putting it together. Hope you get so many miles on it, buddy. At Throttle Addiction, Wisconsin is in our roots. We manufacture and sell thousands of chopper parts from our headquarters in Oak Cliff. Since 2012, Throttle Addiction has been helping builders all over the world get their motorcycle projects on the road. We take pride in our American manufacturing of hardtail frames and accessories. They're built by us right here in Wisconsin. I'm here with Taylor. Yeah. He's got the Sportster with the Throttle Addiction hardtail kit.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it, man. Is this your first foray into the hardtail chopper?
So, man, I've ridden metric and soft tails forever, and down in Tennessee right now, you know, it's honestly the hardtail revival at the moment.
All right,
so
I like that.
A lot of my boys are like, Taylor, if you want to go into hardtails, get the easiest fix. Deluxe kit from Throttle Addiction, and that's what we did. You know, I found the donor down in a hauler in Tennessee, and
what year is this one?
So this is a 2001. So
okay,
it's a 2001. Everything that's on here, aside from obviously Throttle Addiction, donor front end, and then everything else is custom. So
yeah,
we have custom paw code coming down here, up and down. Now, what was interesting is obviously the dynos, you know, you don't see a lot of those, you know, everywhere. Some people have them, but I wanted to keep that the same from the donor that I had.
Yeah.
And so the shop that I was working with that helped with the wiring, they're like, you know, we got your back.
Yep.
My man, Dan Jacobson, he does all the welding for Shangri-La motorcycles.
Yeah.
And so I told him, I was like, I want fishtails. I had found a pair off of a Panhead, and well, that wasn't gonna fit. But anyway, last minute decision on the inverts.
Yeah.
And but he ended up doing it so close and so clean that, man, the outcome was better than I thought it was gonna be. Special thing about this bike is just that it's clean and subtle.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm still running chains.
Yep.
You know, if you get closer, you get a little bit of that stripper glitter going on up here.
Who painted it for you?
Mike North, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Shout out to him for sure.
All right.
Painted the bike for me. Did all the designs and everything for me. But beautiful bike, man. I can't. You know, Throttle Addiction did a great job with the hardtail.
You put some miles on her?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were down at Tennessee Motorcycle Revival not too long ago. Rode down there to Loretta Lynn's Ranch.
Okay.
And here we are, man. Party at the pen.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
It's a good time. Well,
Yeah,
I appreciate the support.
No,
using
dude,
the kit
absolutely.
and-
I mean, Throttle Addiction has saved my life a lot of times. On the road,
glad to hear that.
On the road and off the road.
Glad to hear that, man.
I appreciate it, man.
We love coming
You
out
guys
here.
You guys make amazing products. I
Oh, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, we love coming out and seeing them out here and in the field
Thank
and
you, dude.
ridden and
Appreciate it,
all
man.
that stuff. So
Thank
thanks
you,
for
man.
chatting with
Yeah.
me. Beautiful bike.
Thanks, Shangri-La Motorcycles. We're out of Nashville, Tennessee. We'll be here at Party at the Pen all weekend. Appreciate it, guys.
Here with Justin Haynie. He is going
Sir.
to talk to me about this 1950 Panhead.
Yes, sir.
Show
Yeah.
winning.
Award-winning so far. Lucky guy, you know.
Let's get into it, man. This thing's awesome. What do you got?
So this is my my 50 Panhead, built for Born Free, Texas originally, and just put my heart and soul into it. Everything I had, just days after get off work, you know, working all night, all day, customized everything I could. As a person that's not a fabricator, really per se, I went right in. You know.
Yeah.
We closed up the Hummer tank. We added the tabs over here, the exhaust, obviously. I failed several times trying to build these mufflers, but we got close on it.
What did this start out as? Are we pieces assembled, or do you have kind of a...
all pieces. So originally this frame came from, I did People's Champ back in 2020 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when I did it. But this is a frame from that bike, and this is a 50 motor that I had in a pink bike that I
that I built.
I remember that one.
Rode around everywhere. So they originally started out as that, all the pieces, laced the wheels up, all pretty much swap meet stuff. Learned how to lace wheels, modified everything, Throttle Addiction risers that I cut up and chopped up, and everything. I modded everything, including the headlight mount, these Bates mounts.
Yeah.
They don't really fit these style mounts, so I had to close up the holes and all that stuff. Shaved the lowers, chromed them.
Was the motor, did you rebuild it all, or was it built like when you first did? Because this came out of that bike, right?
And it was super sweaty, and so I just kind of put lipstick on it, just took it apart, re-gasketed it, and painted it black. So I kind of hide all the flaws in it.
All she took. Now
so
she's ready to rip.
Yeah, dude. So we'll be out there at the Kickstart contest. Giving them what I got. Showing them what's good.
Yeah.
And
did you build the sissy bar?
No, I found that I bought that from a guy, and it was quite a bit different than it was. It was quite a bit taller. I added the tabs. It had like a underside kind of mount thing, but I added the tabs to hold the exhaust and the fender up, and just a lot of little mods, things that I like to build on a bike is to make it like functional when I'm riding it, easy to get to. So sometimes that mount underneath the fender doesn't work well for me, so I like to access them here and weld the bumps in right here. And
if you've taken them on and off,
dude.
You've
been on the side of the road.
You learned that stuff,
You've been on the side of the road, kind of like try to do all the stuff that I've learned from being broken down and on the side of the road, and kind of making it still something I can work on and ride.
So these pipes, you got each side. Did you build these?
Yes. We built those. This is like just a regular stock upsweep, but I had to build the left side.
The left side entirely.
And these mufflers were originally like 3 different mufflers, and I had to cut them up and piece them together, and that's what we ended up with.
It's very cool.
I ran into some trouble over here with the shifter because I had a magneto on here, and I was going to try to sneak it through here, and that didn't work out, so I had to go around it, which still looks great.
Yeah. So what are these little guys off of,
Those are just like accessory lights. I don't know, just something I thought was trick.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of match the hood of the front. And everything, and so cool. I did those. Found a clear lens one and a green lens one that I didn't run inevitably, but
you running 18 here?
18, 21, super skinny 21 rim up front.
Nice.
Added the Texas flare, little barbed wire.
Oh yeah,
keepers.
Keep her hard.
They don't do much, but look cool. My good buddy Chemical Candy Customs painted this rig. He knocked it out of the park. It just blew me away. We went back and forth about it and got it back about a week before Born Free, and I think a lesser man doesn't know much about assembling, couldn't have put it together in that amount of time, but we got her on the grass and showed out. It was good.
This kickstand.
Kickstand. So
come on now, what's this?
This kickstand, obviously a Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Texas, whatever. And so when I got it from this guy at a swap meet. I don't know what it, but anyway, it was like cut off on the side over here, like on this side. So I had to get the angle grinder out and make this piece right here.
Oh, really?
And so I tried my best to match the scales, but it's
cool. So you made from there down?
Well, it's cut right here. So I just made this one little piece, and it was just eating me up. I was gonna roll it out on the grass. I was like, spent one extra day and just made that, tried my shot at it, and yeah, we got it done.
That's good though. That's cool. It's a nice, beautiful swap meet find.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, some guy in Japan makes these. And
oh, really?
Yeah, so he cuts it with the angle grinder and he forges it, hammers it, makes the scales, and so it was a really cool piece. So
yeah, that is.
I had to run it.
That's neat.
And yeah, I mean, other than that, put the big ape hangers on there, man inspired, Texas built. Just
there it is. Show winning.
That's the rig.
It's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Killer, man. Congrats on the accolades. And
yeah, dude. I mean,
glad to see it out here showing out.
Lucky guy, you know. Lucky to be on this rock and be able to have this stuff. So
yeah,
it's cool. On.
Is the seat original or is that
so?
New?
It was. I got this from a guy.
Gentry.
So I had one of those Gentries and it was just kind of beat up, and I liked it. And I found this guy in Japan and he made this up for me. It's a Whale & Co.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, he shipped it over.
Sweet.
It wasn't cheap, but it's cool.
But it looks good.
It looks good.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
Choppers, baby.
Justin Haynie, Denton, Texas. Look me up.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude.
See ya. All right, I'm here with Joe Marshall Customs. Brought this beautiful pan here to Party at the Pen 2026. Give me the rundown, man. This thing is pretty crazy.
Hey, thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. And, hey, everybody. It's always good to have the support. And, of course, Throttle Addiction is known. I mean, Party at the Pen, Luke did a fantastic job. It's a great venue. Yeah. It's a crazy vibe. I mean, it's super positive, and it's awesome. So
absolutely.
This is a breakdown of Goldie. Goldie was on the cover of Easy Rider in a dual feature. Also, Copter Eye, a Finnish magazine. So that's a huge, huge thing. I'll give you kind of a breakdown. I wanted to do something that had a rolled frame. So I built this frame from a stack of tubes. Yep. And this has a Harmon front end that Bill Holland built. He started with John. Yeah. And then I just kind of, looked at everything and I sat back and I was like, if this was the last bike I was going to build, how would I build it for myself?
Sure.
And, block out the social media and all the noise and just kind of think about it.
Okay.
And so this is a narrowed original West Coast Choppers gas tank that a buddy of mine gave me. We met out in SEMA and he sent it back to me, and these bars kind of flow with the tank. Yep. This is a heaven and hell because I think everybody has a little bit of good and a little bit of bad. Okay. And got the Grateful Dead collars on the engine from Ryan McQuiston. All these controls are made from flat stock. Okay. All the pegs turned. It's all freestyle turned. This is an Infinity Flame, all done in the shop. The tank has a curved tunnel that flows with the backbone, so it's all usable fuel. And You know, these are my proprietary Starlight wheels, and Black Bike makes those for me. It's got a centrifugal clutch in it, and so I engineered a lockout for it so you can kick it and ride it. Of course, this is a 56 Panhead with 63 outside oilers and a M74B linker.
There you go.
And also got a G5 Morris Magneto. So there's a little bit of everything on it, and you can't go and, you know, sometimes you got to give Mr. Ford a...
That's an original old spare tire cover.
Yeah, give him a
you
little
left
respect.
you left the thing on there.
Yeah,
Sweet.
so I mean this one of my, you know, same side sprocket and brake designs with a 4-piston caliper.
Yep.
One of my tag bracket assemblies also. I mean, a lot of the stuff, you know, the pipes all handmade.
Yeah.
So I mean.
And you got, I noticed like a lot of engraving on here. Who did that?
Yeah, Ashley from Distinct Customs did that, you know, and one of the things we talked about was I wanted it to have kind of a cross blend, you know, like the stippling had to fade like a tattoo.
Sure.
So I didn't want it totally lowrider, but I also wanted to give homage to Dave and Arlen and those guys, you know, some of the old engraving.
Yep.
And kind of blend the two. And so, you know, and this is a story about this. Not many people know, but my daughter drew this on a napkin.
Oh, really?
We were talking, and so then a guy, Jason Tatton, he surprised me and machined neck badges for me with her art.
That's awesome.
And put it in G-code. And that's why all the shop-built bikes have a head badge.
A head badge. That's awesome, man.
That means something to me. So
For
if it's,
sure.
You know, if I do fab or something, or someone gets a frame, but it's not a shop-built bike, they don't get the badge. But
very cool.
Yeah, this bike has gone through 2 full Sturgis rallies, 2 Daytona rallies, and I ride this. This is my daily. So when I get out and I do things, I even run errands on it. This bike has about 10,000 miles on it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are some narrow bars.
Yeah, you know, a lot of when you're riding a chopper, you know how it is, Zach. I mean, you know, you're in it for the ride to feel alive, not so much like safety, you know, is important, and the bikes have to function and ride, but most of the time you're leaning bikes, you know, at speed, and you just gotta
Around town, you're getting that tricep workout, you know.
Yeah, it's, you know, well, the thing is with these, right? These are chromoly.
Yeah.
So they're lighter. And if
Yep.
you set the geometry right, and that's what's good about building your own frames. You can set your rake and trail so it's
perfect.
It's not too heavy and a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of flops. So,
Absolutely.
You know, takes a little bit to muscle it sometimes, but you know, that's to be expected on any long bike.
Yeah. About how far over you think?
30.
30. There you go. And who painted the bike?
Oh, so this was a super cool thing, man, because Steve Gibson and Tukey, Travis Hess. So Tukey and I, we live he was just here, you guys just missed him yesterday. He lives about 35 minutes from me.
Okay.
And we had to go all the way to SEMA in Las Vegas to meet. And ever since then, we've been friends, and he's painted a ton of bikes for me. Okay. So with this bike, I felt like it needed a specific artwork, right?
Yep.
So this is Mitch Cody's artwork.
Okay. Yep.
And I love his art, man. It's authentic. It's gritty. It's you know, it's got the magical, the mystical theme, you know. And so we reached out. I reached out to Mitch, and so did Steve, and he gave us the blessing to use his art. And then Steve Gibson from Air, Oil, and Lead, he took the image and made it fit the tank, and he airbrushed it. But the way this process works, you'd think this was all done in one location, but it wasn't.
No.
So this was all based, body worked, and the graphics were done. Tukey did that in Martinsburg. And then Steve took it to Jersey. I took it to Steve, and Steve worked, you know, they talked about the space, and he laid it out, and Steve did the mural, and then Tukey came back in and striped after Steve did it, and then he cleared it.
It's super cool how, like, the mural's there, but the flames cut out. I mean, that's awesome. I haven't seen those two, like, elements pulled together.
It's crazy because you look at things like the flame wraps around the tire. I mean, that's genius.
Yeah.
And how this cuts through.
And then that's over.
Over and under.
Yeah.
It pulls it out. And Steve and I have been friends as long as Tukey and I have. We all met in SEMA that year with House of Color. Well, to work with someone and you're paying them, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But now you have like a long-standing friendship, and then you pull them in for kind of a passion project. you know how that goes.
Sure. Yeah.
But we're just as close, and everybody loves it, and I can't thank those guys enough, man.
That's
I
very
feel
cool.
like this is a huge element of the bike.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Well, it's beautiful, man. You've had it around the circuit, and love to hear that you're riding and ripping it, and it's an awesome build, so congrats on that, man.
Yeah, people are always surprised. They pull up to a light, and they're like, look over, you ride this thing? Yeah, I ride it everywhere.
Absolutely.
If you can't ride them, they're not motorcycles. They may be art, but for me, you got to blend the two, and you got to ride them, man.
Amen, brother. Ride them. Thank you. Thanks for chatting with us. Hope you have a good weekend here.
Thank you.
Party at the Pen.
You too, yeah. Place to be, for sure.
All right, we're here with Erie. He brought this 39 Knucklehead Survivor.
Correct.
To the party at the Pen here in Mansfield, Ohio.
Yes.
Give us a little bit of the story on this thing. How'd you become the owner, caretaker? Whose is it? What happened?
More caretaker than owner. A good friend of mine from a small village, let's say 800 people. Good friends with the owner. His name's Brad Bayless. He built this bike when he got back from Vietnam. Like you said, it's a 39 Knucklehead.
Yeah.
Did all the work himself. His grandparents owned a tow shop, so there was torches, welders, all the equipment he needed when he got back home to chop the frame, alter it, and do the things that you see now.
Wow. Do you know, did he get it in stock condition and then did all this, transformed it?
So I think the story is he paid about $25 for the motor.
Okay, that's a good price.
And started there, and found a frame in the junkyard, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There were some old magazines and things like that the front end was possibly ordered from.
Sure.
This is all Vietnam era, young guy coming back.
So this is a family friend, and you're just kind of keeping it alive and
I don't know
holding it on
if
to
the
it?
word curator is right. But
Sure. Hey, it might be appropriate.
Yeah, he's got 3 daughters. They'll be here this weekend to view the bike as well. They're excited to see it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And runs and drives.
Yes,
and all
absolutely.
That stuff.
Runs like an 8-day clock.
Yeah, there you go. A couple extra days in there. 39 EL.
Yes.
Frame probably original. We got extended up here.
Yeah.
Raked a little.
Yep.
We got an early catalog Springer, probably like something like 10 over on that.
Yep.
And the paint, this is the original paint, or has it gone through a few renditions?
Yeah, so it started off as, I don't know, I don't want to call it pink, but a shade of pink.
Okay.
And maybe in the mid-70s, late 80s, mid-70s, late 70s, it turned into green.
All right.
With what you see on top of the tank as well.
Yeah, little pot homage there.
Yeah.
Subtle.
He built this in the early 70s.
Okay.
And it actually was ridden to Daytona.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
From
it
up here in
was.
Ohio?
It was ridden to Daytona. A little over 1,000 miles.
Wow.
I believe that trip happened twice.
You think this is the original seat, or?
I do believe it is. Yeah.
It's in
You can
awesome
pull it off.
condition.
It's got a name on the bottom of it if you're interested.
I won't touch it.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, everything very cool. Very cool piece of chopper history. Super cool that you're keeping it alive and ridden.
Yes.
Get it
is
running.
ridden, not hidden.
There you go. Beautiful. Well, it's a great addition to the show out here, and thanks for taking a minute to talk to me about it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. At Throttle Addiction, Wisconsin is in our roots. We manufacture and sell thousands of chopper parts from our headquarters in Oak Cliff. Since 2012, Throttle Addiction has been helping builders all over the world get their motorcycle projects on the road. We take pride in our American manufacturing of hardtail frames and accessories. They're built by us right here in Wisconsin.